Wow. What a win by the Philadelphia 76ers. This is what playoff basketball feels like. I've missed this. I hate this feeling because it makes me nauseous, but I love this feeling and I miss this feeling. Coming into this game, a huge game against the Charlotte Hornets that would essentially decide the tiebreaker, the Sixers needed this game badly. They were fighting for their lives to stay out of the play-in. To stay out of the play-in, you got to be 6 seed or higher. Right now, they are tied for the 6th seed with the Atlanta Hawks, who are currently playing, but the Hawks own the tiebreaker on this season, so they need to essentially finish a game ahead of them. That being said, this was a huge game, and going into this game, you knew it was a big game, obviously, and it started off like most first quarters go, where Tyrese Maxey takes a backseat, Joel Embiid has it going. This is the first game Maxey came back from his finger injury, so none of us, and I guess I can't speak for everybody, but I know I was feeling like, is he actually ready to come back? Remember, last year he ended the season, the last 3 games or so, playing through a finger injury, and he shot like 2 for 18 on his last 23s of the year. So I was wondering, is he just going out there for cardio, just to be with the team, or is he ready to play? And he was huge. He scored 26 points, 50% shooting, 3 for 6 from 3. Huge plays at the end. A huge play, a dunk against Miles Bridges, known wife beater. That was fun. Paul George chipped in, more than chipped in, 26 points. Joel Embiid finished with 26 points, I believe, as well. But, going through the game, experiencing the game was excruciating because as the game went on, and don't get me wrong, winning the game is amazing, and the result is the only thing that matters. But watching that game, you saw the difference between a great coach and Charles Lee on the Hornets sideline, and the way the Hornets moved the ball and generated open looks. They were like 6 for 10 from 3 in the first quarter, and then they cooled off. Regression hit them hard, but everything they did was just more purposeful than the Sixers. Whereas the Sixers either ISO, they do a Joel Embiid pick and pop, or they give it to him on the elbow and he hesitates, he takes too long, and it's just grifting for fouls. It's all that. And then on the other end, they were awful rebounding. And I feel like it's been this way for years, no matter the personnel. And a big part of that is Joel Embiid, but I can't even put all the blame on him today. It was everybody. I mean, Con Knippel had 11 rebounds, and Con is like 6'5", I think, 6'6", but like he shouldn't be getting 11 rebounds. I mean, it was a failure on everybody. I mean, the worst offender was Dominic Barlow, who was specifically brought in here to rebound the ball, and he only played 15 minutes. And I got to give a shout out to, I don't want to say he's the player of the game, but Andre Drummond came in this game. Adem Bona played his normal backup minutes. He didn't play bad, but he didn't really do anything well either. Dominic Barlow was getting dominated on the glass by Moses Diabate, who, give him credit, is one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. Ryan Kalkbrenner, everybody was killing him. So Nick Nurse made the correct decision. I'll give Nick Nurse credit to take Dom Barlow out of the game. Because if Dom Barlow is playing next to Embiid and he's not rebounding the ball, then he's useless out there because he's no offensive threat at all other than on the boards. And there was a stint in the third quarter where Joel Embiid is on the bench and Paul George, I believe, is on the bench. And Nick Nurse decides to go with Andre Drummond for like 6 minutes. And Andre Drummond rebounded the ball, got a few blocks. He made a great pass to the corner for a wide-open Quentin Grimes 3. So I can't believe I'm saying it. He's one of the worst players in the NBA. I don't like watching him, but Andre Drummond might have saved the game tonight. He was outstanding tonight in that short 6-minute stint. And Tyrese Maxey, I just got done finished watching Tyrese Maxey's post-game interview, and he shouted out Andre Drummond, and he was right. He changed that game, and he kind of steadied the tide there and turned things around. And the Sixers held on in the end. A big shot by Paul George, up 3, to put them up 2, I believe. He hit a 3. And then there was this moment where, the Hornets are trying to tie the game, and you wonder, all right, are the Sixers going to foul up 3 strategy? And I'm just screaming at the TV, don't do it, don't do it. And the reason is because the Sixers can't rebound the ball. So the Hornets would miss on purpose, and they would somehow get the rebound. But thankfully, the Sixers played good defense. Joel Embiid made a great block on a Brandon Miller 3-point attempt, rotating to the corner. And then LaMelo Ball, had to shoot this Hail Mary 3 that didn't go in. And the Sixers held on to win by 4 points. So it was a great victory, and now they have another tough game, I believe Monday night, down in Miami, which is another team they're fighting to stay out of the play-in against. So they just got to carry this momentum, fix the transition defense, fix the rebounding, I've been saying all year long. some things are just going to stay the same. But for now, that was a great win. We'll see what happens next. But this is what we wanted to see. This isn't what makes all the players sitting out, 30 games worth it. But this is what we wanted to see with VJ, Maxey, Joel, Paul George, all playing games like this. And the Hornets, I know their record. They've been one of the best teams in the NBA since like January, maybe even sooner. They've been going on a run for a while. So this was a really great win, and hopefully they just keep the momentum going, if you believe in that sort of thing. I just need them to keep winning. But for now, give me a like, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Peace.